Yo guys, welcome to a brand new video today. We're doing a Season 4 Arena Breakout Infinite weapon tier list. I don't want this video to be insanely long, so let's just jump right into it. I've done a Season 3 weapon tier list. That got a lot of hatred on that video because of my face cam, so this one doesn't have a face cam, but also some of the weapons, people didn't like it. Just remember, this weapon tier list is my opinion. If you have them, if you have weapons in other places on the tier list, that's on you. You make your own tier list. But this is my opinion, and honestly, a lot of these opinions is probably going to be what the community thinks as well. Because I'm a community-driven fella. You know what I'm saying? Okay, M24 A tier. This is mainly because M61 bounces quite often. We're putting it in A tier. SJ, definitely an S tier weapon. With FMJ, it is really strong for like lockdown and stuff, but if you have AP ammo, you can one tap tier 5 to the chest. Obviously it one taps to the head with AP ammo, but also tier 6 body armor will get 2 tapped. So it's insanely strong. The Mosin also consistently one taps to the head on tier 6. Same with the SVD. SV2U got nerfed insane. I think it was season 2 or season 3? I forget. But its ergo got insanely nerfed, and its muzzle velocity or bullet velocity or whichever that got nerfed. But that being said, I'll put it in A tier because it does one tap more consistently than the M24, but the ergo and stuff does not compete with the S tier snipers. MK14 definitely S tier. M61s on this thing, there's a monster. M62s even. It's a monster gun. It got buffed in season 4, so its recoil is insanely good now. I think you're going to start seeing this weapon a lot more once people realize how good it can really be. The U191, the new king of weapons. We're putting it at the top of S tier. This is the strongest gun in the game. It's insane. Similar to the M24, I'm putting the M110 in A tier. Similar. It does one tap tier 6. I'm not saying it can't do that, but the chance of it bouncing in M61 or tier 6 just tanking in M61 is extremely, you have a really good chance. So we're putting it in A tier. M14, awful. It doesn't one tap to the head. So same to the B59. The FAL got nerfed to the ground, I believe, season 1. And it's still a good weapon. It can shoot red ammo, so you have to give it a little bit of room there. I'll put it B tier. G3 can also shoot red ammo, similar to what it's kind of similar to the MK14 in many ways. It's just a lot worse. So I think I'll put that C tier. Maybe B. We'll stick it C for now. AK, S tier, easily. It's one of my favorite guns, if not my favorite gun. I go back and forth honestly, but it is insane, especially with the HK nerfs. It's a little closer to that, but the HK nerfs honestly didn't do anything to the gun, so I don't know what I'm saying. But the AK is insanely good. Definitely S tier. Dominates Forbidden. It's really good. The ZC, I would say, as of right now, this is my favorite gun in the game. Probably wouldn't use it Forbidden. You probably get outclassed by the U1, the AK, the HK, all that goodies. But this is my current favorite gun in the game. We're gonna go A tier. It is really good on lockdown. The Ace, another 7.6239 weapon, similar to the AK and the ZC, just not as good. Does the most damage out of them though. The Ace does the most damage between the AK, the ZC, the AKM, which is coming up here in a second as well. That being said, that's the only thing it has going for it. It is definitely good in lockdown, but everything else, we're going B. AKM, no, enough said. SKS, hot garbage. The SA85, this gun you would think would be like nice because it's a quick kit weapon, really. Then you use it, hot garbage. The old king, still really good. The nerfs did basically nothing. I'm sure it'll get nerfed again in a couple of years. But the H4, S tier. F2000, another good weapon. I probably wouldn't use it Forbidden. It definitely dumps ammo down range. You can definitely shred some fellas. Pretty good in lockdown. We'll go A tier. The M4, definitely A tier. Used to be my favorite gun. I don't use it too much anymore. I don't really use a lot of 5.56 guns these days. except the HK every once in a while. But M4 is really good. AMB 17, this is a Season 4 gun. I did like it in the beginning of the season, but then I just stopped using it. I mean, it's alright. It's definitely better than its VSS brethren. Not that they're like the same like weapon, but they use the same ammo type. It's definitely better than the VSS. They both use 9x39 ammo, as you can see. So it's nice that there's a gun in the game that can actually utilize that ammo type effectively. I'll put it in B. It is really good. The AUG, definitely an A tier weapon. This thing is insane. Anyone who tells you the AUG is bad is literally just fucking dog shit. MCX, I think MCX is going to be B. I think its main downside is its effective range. But other than that, it's pretty solid, to be honest. MDR, similar to MCX, I might even go C because I feel like the MDR is insanely inconsistent. But that being said, we'll go B. AK-102. AK-102 is definitely good. It's the gun I use whenever I play normals. I've been playing a lot of normals lately because one of my friends started playing, so I had to do normals with him. So now I was using the 102. And then during Season 3, whenever I did quests on Farm or Valley, I would run it on normals just to do it over, just to get it over with real quick. And I would use the 102. And the 102 is really good. I think it dominates lockdown. It can dominate and doesn't dominate lockdown, but it can do very good in lockdown. Its recoil is really good. That being said, the M4 is better. The HK is obviously better. There's just a lot of other 5.56 weapons that are better. That being said, I'll put it A tier. It is really, really good. Scar. No, Scar's C. Scar is definitely C. Scar is good. Its rate of fire is, I think, its main downside. If it shot faster, if it had like 650 RPM instead of 550 or even with a 700, it'd probably be up to A, to be honest. SG is dog. M16 is A. If you put 995s in this thing, you can one burst tier 5. So that's insane. So, yeah. Enough said, honestly. The Mini 14, dog. Maybe even C. I maybe C for the Mini. The Mini, I used the Mini quite a lot when I started playing the game originally. And, I mean, it's alright. It's alright. I mean, if you're going to use some sort of like single shot weapon, use something else. M96, terrible. Terrible. The AK-12 is definitely an A tier. AK-12 is insane. You could even maybe say S tier. It's definitely the best 549x39 weapon. Unless I'm thinking of something that's like, I mean, it has to be. Its recoil is fucked. Like, there's basically zero recoil. It probably has, honestly, the most laser beam recoil in the game out of any of the weapons. So, it's definitely A tier. I love the AK-12. I don't use it that often. I don't really use that caliber that often. RPK in many ways is better than the AK-12, but the AK-12's recoil and its rate of fire is, I think, higher. That's its main thing. But the RPK, I'll probably go, I want to put it A because the RPK and the AK-12 are very similar. And the RPK does do more damage. I'm putting an A for now. I'll put it A for now. AN-94, we're going to go B tier. I think this gun's main downside is the height over bore with the sight. It looks awful. It looks ugly. But, hey, I've never really even used the gun, to be honest. But you can definitely smack some fellas around with the 2 bullets that come out initially. You can definitely smoke. It's probably really good on lockdown. I've used it a couple times. It's a fun gun, I guess. But forgettable. It's a forgettable gun. AK-74N, terrible. Terrible. The AK-74 and the 74U, some of the worst guns to ever grace this game. The T1 is going to go in A tier. Similar to the U1, both are strong as shit. The T1 is definitely outclassed by the U1. Everything in the game is outclassed by the U1. But the thing about the U1 and the T1, which I think a lot of people still haven't put together, is you don't have to put any mods on these guns. You throw on the 40 mag and a sight, and that's all you have to do. There is no recoil on both of these guns. And the thing is, the attachments for these guns are so expensive. So don't put anything on it. Put a 40 mag in and a red dot on both of them, and you're good to go. You'll dominate. You don't have to do anything else. If you want to, throw on like an RK6 grip And the the buttstock pad thing or whatever, the cheek pad on the U1, those are pretty cheap attachments. If you put like the flash suppressor on, that shit's like 190, not worth it. So pointless. But the other two are pretty cheap. So if you want to have a little bit, but still, like I'm saying, it's not worth it. The TO3, I love the TO3. We're going A tier. I love the TO3. Very fun gun. Very strong gun too. I feel like it's also cheap. The T95, another 5.8 42 weapon. It's definitely pretty solid. Similar to the TO3. Similar to the TO3. AR-57 as well. Very good weapon. Shoots the same bullet as the P90. Not as fast. It's like an assault rifle P90. If you want to look at it that way, it just doesn't shoot as fast. Very strong. Very strong. P90 S tier. Best SMG in the game. Not even close. Literally not even close. They will shred your asshole before you even fucking know it's happening. The 5.7. So the way I'm going to look at these pistols is we're looking at them as scav killers, because you don't run around and kill like people with you don't kill players with pistols. Like, no one is doing that. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you don't see that. So all of the pistols are going to go in D tier, but we're looking at them as scav killers. Just remember that. The VSS, I was dogging on this weapon a couple minutes ago. I know. But that being said, if you fully mod it out for hip fire, I would say it's an A tier. If you don't do that, it's a D tier. So the way I'm looking at this is hip fire. The hip fire on the VSS is insanely fucking good. It's deadly. I have a video on it. I think maybe even 2. I've done it. But I want to say B, because the hip fire is nuts. But everything else about it is fucking dog shit. I'm going B tier simply for just the hip fire. The Vector, the 9x19 Vector. This is the one that shoots, I think, at like 850 or 950 RPM. This one has the tier 4 bullet. I think both of the Vectors, I'm probably going to go B tier. MPX, A tier. MPX is very good. Also a weapon that has like no recoil. Insanely high ergo. It's a good weapon for lockdown. Once you get into Forbidden, depending on who you fight, if you fight a full T6 Chad fucking gamer, they're going to eat that tier 4 ammo all day, and then you're going to be fucking cooked because they're probably using a U1. We're going A tier. The PP19, honestly, very similar to the MPX. Very similar. Very similar. The MPX shoots faster. I think that's really the main thing. That being said, SMGs in general, I might even put the PP19 down, but SMGs in general, I feel like are pretty weak in this game overall. This game is dominated by like marksman rifles or assault rifles. Mostly like a lot of tappers or assault rifles is what you're going to see. In this game, SMGs could probably use a buff overall. MP5, C. MP5 is extremely weak unless you do dum-dum ammo leg meta. Uzi is terrible. MP40 is terrible. PC99 is terrible. MP9, terrible. Like I said, the pistols are all scav killers, but even a lot of those are bad. Vector 45, we're going B. Vector 45 is extremely good with, what the fuck's that game mode called? Secure Ops. Very fun. I used to do that a lot. Mac 10, terrible. 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 The ML rifle, it's a fun gun. B. I feel like the one taps to the head are very they're very inconsistent even on tier 4. If it had like a muzzle velocity buff and it got a tier 5 bullet, this gun could be very fun. But other than that, inconsistent, but it's still fun for lockdown. The Deagle, also B. The Deagle you can actually kill people with. Terrible, 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 terrible. The ImNexusss, we're going up to A tier, simply for leg meta. This thing will 2-tap you in the leg. It doesn't give a fuck what armor you're wearing. It'll fuck your wife, bake a cake, and then finger your dead body. Like, it'll fuck your ass. Like, it's scary. If you hear a ImNexusss, just know they're hiding somewhere. The S12K, we're going to go in B. Also, can fuck your legs up. You have to use flesh ammo for these. So, like, the Type 8 buckshot. So, shoot for the leg. The ImNexusss this does it better. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So, other than the other two shotguns, the other shotguns are bad. So, that is the tier list. So, let's go over this real quick. So, everything in S tier and A tier, I would say, is usable. S tier is guaranteed to be good and Forbidden. A tier, Some of it could be good in Forbidden. It just depends. Like the 102, I wouldn't use in Forbidden. The T95, the TO3, you could get away with the TO3 in Forbidden. The RPK, I wouldn't. AK-12, you could. I guess you could with the RPK because you have BS ammo. The M4, you could. F2000, I wouldn't. Air 57, you can. See, a lot of these weapons, you can get away with it. Because I feel like a lot, especially this season that we've been doing Forbidden, we run into a lot of people using tier 4 helmets. And, like, they're not using, like, good armor, but they're using, like, good guns. So if you aim for the head, I guess it doesn't matter. Not a lot of, like, gigantic, like, SH-65 men this season I've seen. A lot of, like, also a lot of people running good helmet, low tier body armor. I've been doing that as well. Tier 6 helmet, level 4 body armor. That's kind of the meta right now. But, yeah, S and A, good in Forbidden, depending. A tier down, could be good in Lockdown. I wouldn't even use anything in D, unless it's a pistol for scavs, like I said, if you're using a tapper. The C tier, this stuff is good in normals. The G3 is definitely good in Lockdown. Just depends. If you have to use a good bullet. If you're not using at least M62, you're not killing anything, as M80s are terrible. Like I said, the MP5 is only good with dum-dum ammo. The Deagles are fun. For, those actually could be fun on Lockdown. Just mag dump someone's fucking dome right in their fucking face. Like I said, the VSS is only in B because of hip fire. If it wasn't, it'd be D tier. But yeah, this is my list. We'll scroll down through here real quick. Boom. That's what we're looking at. Hope I didn't miss any weapons. I had to add the Season 4 weapons for this list, so hopefully I didn't miss any. It looks like I got them all. So, if you guys did enjoy this tier list, let me know what you think of this one, honestly. And if you want to make your own, I'll link this tier list down below. The U1, the T1, and the AMB, is that what it's called, right? But those won't be on the list because I had to add them myself. So, if you want to make your own, I'll link this down below. But other than that, guys, I appreciate you for watching these videos. And I'll see you in the next one.